Welcome to the 30 days challenge where I'll be teaching you everything I know about AI for free. Yes, starting from what is AI to being able to train your own model. Yes, train your own AI model like ChatGPT. I can't wait. Today we'll be focusing on the basics. So let's get started with day one. Let's zoom in.
Hello guys. Okay, so welcome to the Ivy family, and yeah, let's dive into the world of AI. First of all, how many people know what is AI? So AI, yes, AI is artificial intelligence. But what is artificial intelligence, right? So I'll put it simply. Artificial means something that's not natural, right? Intelligence means something that can take a certain information and use that information. So artificial intelligence means something that's man-made, a man-made intelligence, a man-made brain. So we'll be diving into that, literally a man-made brain. See, a lot of people say AI this, AI that, but they actually forget how good AI is and what can it do. Like, it's such a big deal. Okay, I'm not going to go to it that right now. We will be in soon. I want to know, how do you guys use AI? Everyone watches YouTube, right? If you open my YouTube, you will see AI stuff. Why? Because that's what I like, right? My interest. There's AI. There's no person sitting in the YouTube office saying, hey, Rahul, let that kid, give him some AI content. Oh, that kid, give him some car content. Oh, no, give him some tutorials. Like, that's my wait. So basically, for each person, they give what they like based on their interest. That is AI. Because for every billion people that watch YouTube, there can't be every billion people that selects what they're going to watch, right? Their AI algorithm comes. So AI has been around for ages, guys. Not just 2 years, 3 years. You guys have been using it for a long time. It's just that we are talking about Gen AI. More on that later. So another question. This is going to be one heck of a question here. Okay. Do humans and AI think alike? I did say artificial intelligence means artificial intelligence, right? Literal intelligence, but something that humans have made. So do they both think alike? Do they? In reality, they do and they don't. Let me say. Okay, I'll give us one example. Who has gone out and have food? Everyone has gone out. Everyone goes out and has food, right? Okay. So let's say if we combine that with the idea of courier, taking one thing from one place to another, what happens if we combine both of these ideas? If we combine it, we get the idea of food delivery. Now that's how humans think, right? They take one idea, they take another, and mix it. That's how human creativity works. I think we might have all learned in our schools, at least I have, that energy is not converted and all those kind of stuff. I don't remember the whole thing, but similarly, creativity is always built upon old ideas. It's never new, right? Whatever we learn from the time we are a child, we learn from that and create a new idea. Okay, so that is how humans think. Okay, now this is how AI thinks. Okay, let's combine the idea of avocado. Everyone has avocado, right? What happens if we combine the idea of avocado and a chair? Avocado chair, and guess what? This picture that you see on the screen right now is AI generated. Is avocado chair real? No, right? But with the help of AI, it can create new pictures. Let's take the idea of a dog in space. It has a lot of pictures of dogs. It has learned a lot of pictures about space, and it combines it to create a new image of a dog in space. That's how AI thinks. Wait, isn't humans also thinking in the same way? Yes, they do think in the same way, but also no. Here's how it's different. Okay, let's take 2 scoops of ice cream. Okay, everyone likes ice cream, right? I love ice cream. Mango flavor is my favorite. So AI over here is kind of like, let's say, it has little data. As much as data we can give it from the internet, right? But over here we have humans. Okay, it's not AI, it's humans. That has a lot of data. It's not just 1 scoop, right? Think about it this way. While AI, we can give it millions of data, right? Millions of things it can mix, not just 2, right? It does not just mix avocado and chair. It mixes pixels. Like when you make a picture, you have a lot of pixels, right? It mixes that. It mixes in millions of ways. Humans are a little different. While AI mixes in millions, our human brains over here can mix in quadrillions. We don't even know yet, right? So human brain is much better than AI because we both mix stuff, right? We both creativity works in the same way. But what is different? The number of data in it. Now I'm going to show you 3 pictures, right? I'm still going to ask you questions. Can you guys guess? Is the first picture, so this picture is an AI generated? Is this picture AI generated? Or is this picture AI generated? So we want to name this 1, 2, and 3, right? So 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. So can you guys guess which is AI generated? All of them are AI generated. Well, let's see this man's face. AI, right? Even though the text is clear, a lot of stuff. See, AI can generate messy pictures. AI pictures can be super realistic nowadays. So the thing is that AI is really smart, right? So pictures is gone. We can't trust anything on social media right now. I could say I'm the Prime Minister of India. Literally, I could make a picture like that with AI. So let's check this video out. So this video is what we can create. So we're playing that game again, okay? So notice this, look at this video carefully. This is the AI generated video. I'm pretty sure you guys will catch it. So I'm just going to say it ahead. That AI, I made it recently, okay? Check it out. It will still give me nightmares, but check out another video that will for sure give me nightmares, right? This Smith, you all know him. He's a great actor, right? So both look unrealistic, but this is better, right? This is better, it's better, right? So that is the speciality about AI videos. But now you can say it is kind of real, but also you will know when it is fake, kind of. People who are really in AI will know this, but people who are not will not know this, okay? So is this AI generated? Check this out. Look carefully. I want you to guys look at this really carefully. That's him. Okay, look at the face, look at the details. Well, this is AI generated. See, it like confuses you. That's the crazy part. Even if one person said no, right? That's crazy that people believe this is AI generated. I'll show a small trick, okay? So if you really focus on the video, this looks pretty real with the camera movement. Still, we can still notice it. But here's a small trick that no one will notice, okay? I bet none of you did, okay? Check at this side, okay? Can you guys see a small spelling mistake here? See the yellow text? That is because it's AI generated. It's some language. Again, we don't use it in India, right? So these scribbled out of words and all because it's AI generated. They can't do text good yet, like the images. So that is one thing that we can look out for at least for the next 2 months. I'm pretty sure AI will catch up soon. We are going to make these videos, images, music, and a lot of stuff really soon. And tomorrow we're even going to make our own ChatGPT, like our LLM, fine tune them, rank, a lot of stuff. But we'll be going from the basics to the top, right? We can't just jump, right? So you'll need to know a lot of stuff. So today, guys, study is going to be a lot of theory. But if you focus today, tomorrow is going to be much more fun. Trust me. Thank you so much.
Welcome to the 30 days of AI challenge where by the end, hopefully, you'll be able to train your own AI. Now, if you have any questions, do put it down in the chat and the live version of Rahul will be chatting with you there as well. Anyway, let's roll in day 2.
So we are not going to go obviously this much in depth, right? But there is a lot to AI, right? As you can see here. But what we'll be covering are literally these artificial intelligence, machine learning, neural networks, deep learning, generative AI. And in this, we'll go a little in depth, right? Some basics of this. So let's go in depth. So we already learned what AI is. Can you guys tell me what is machine learning? Oh, it's already written here. Okay, there's no use of asking. But it's written in the name, right? Machines being able to learn, right? So for AI to learn stuff, machine needs to learn, right? First. So here's what the definition is. Machine learning is a form of AI that enables us to. Okay, I'm not going to read the whole definition. But in short, think about it this way. Till now, we used to code and all, right? We used to talk to computers by coding, Python, Java. But now with AI, you can just tell ChatGPT what you're talking about. I don't understand this. Explain me quantum dynamics in the most easiest way, right? You can talk to it in natural language without programming, right? See, it's more or less like teaching AI without programming rather than talking to it. But when you teach AI without programming a lot of pictures and all, that's machine learning. Basically, uploading pictures, giving a lot of examples of previous communications so it can replicate that communication. So inside this machine learning, we can teach machines in 2 ways. One is unsupervised learning and one is supervised learning. learning. First, supervised learning. So imagine this, okay? What I said is totally correct, but I'm going to teach it to you guys like a kindergarten teacher, okay? Because I try to make everything so simple, because, or I won't even understand, okay? So teacher shows showing labels, fruit cards, learning from examples plus answer. Imagine I show you an apple. Imagine I show you orange. Like this is apple, guys. This is orange, and then I show you banana. I can't say it is pineapple. I say it is a pineapple. That's supervised learning. When we give AI a lot of pictures, and then we tell it, for example, a lot of pictures of dogs and cats, we say these are dogs, these are cats. Cats are okay, I like dogs more, but still, no, that, but still, dogs are kind of I like them because they're more calm and they come to me and all. Cats kind of. Okay, anyway, leaving all that aside, okay. Supervised data. I don't know what to go on right now. Okay, I don't need to. Okay, supervised data. An example of supervised data is basically when you unlock your phone, right? It knows how your face looks like, so it is able to unlock it. It's not predicting. It doesn't predict if my face looks like Thanos or if it looks like me, right? Or so it's like much more different. It knows how my face looks like. Okay, these are supervised learning. Next up. Okay, unsupervised learning, right? Finding random fruits in the shop, right? Dogs. Remember I said I told it how dogs look like. Then I told it how cats look like. There are different breeds of dogs and cats, right? Those are unsupervised. I don't name them. That is a beagle. That is a cocker spaniel. I don't name them, right? Those are named and predicted by it. Goes and finds it. That looks a little different. That's different. That looks same. Okay, that groups together, right? So cats and dogs are kept to different, and then inside that, they're grouped differently too, right? So dogs together, cats together, it automatically predicts. Can someone give another example of unsupervised data than YouTube, right? It groups together what you watch, other stuff that you watch, right? Similar stuff. Maybe videos on AI, so it shows you other videos on AI, right? So it shows a lot of similar stuff. That's unsupervised data. So AI, machine learning, neural networks, all these are the different stuff, right? So now we'll be going to the next stuff. Which is that? Neural networks. You guys must have heard it. Neural networks, that's also complicated. Well, not with me. I'm going to make it so simple for you that you'll be like, neural networks is something that babies tell you, trust me. So you know how machine learning, right? Machine learning is when we taught AIs in different ways. So you can check this picture out again. There are different ways we can teach machine. Not just unsupervised learning, not just supervised learning. There's k-means, hypothesis learning, support vector machines, decision trees. But the main ones are supervised and unsupervised. Now in neural networks, it's kind of a subset of machine learning, and we teach machines in a specific way under supervised and unsupervised learning. So it's kind of like inspired by our brain. Let me show a quick image, right? Can you see in our brain there is a lot of neurons connected, right? Like can you see here? There's a lot of neurons connected here. That goes here, right? There's a lot of neurons connected, right? In different places. Just like that, there's a lot of neurons connected here. This is a bigger version, right? So neural networks is kind of inspired by the brain how it thinks, right? So we give here a few information. It thinks like it is a totally jumbled, right? It thinks in a lot of ways, right? Now, what is deep learning? Imagine the same neural networks, but just much more complicated, right? Think about it this way. When you have much more lights, that is neural networks, right? So I'm just going to take this, okay? So as you can see, compared to the older picture of neural networks, deep learning has, so this is like a few stuff, right? So deep learning is kind of similar to just like normal neural networks. It's like having more neurons, having more wires, just like our brain. That's deep learning. Now, in this deep learning, there are different ways that this kind of these neurons could be put. Like it could be put in a lot of different ways. So let's just say it could be put like this, or it can come here, right? Or it can go like this, or it can go here and here, same time, right? There's a lot of ways this could work out, right? Now, so the thing is that with this, so in this way, like where different architectures or different ways these neural networks go, that is CNN, RNN, DNN, and all those kind of stuff. First of all, what is DNN? Dense neural networks. Okay. Now in this, AI can be taught, okay, to be used for text and speech information. It can be used for text and speech, right? Same with CNN, same with RNN, lot of stuff. Now, I don't want to go too in depth right now. We have much more to learn. So now, what I'm going to do is we are going to go a little bit more in depth into these neural networks, different types of neural networks. There is CNN, DNN. So text and speech is for DNN, dense neural networks. It's more dense. Like there are a lot more lines, right? So for example, let's say compared to let's say these are neural networks, okay, there will be much more lines compared like this, more than having more dots. So when you have more lines like this, that is more neural networks, like it's more dense. But when you have more dots, it's more, let's say, deep. Okay, it's going more deeper, and there are more lines, then it's more dense. Okay, I'm just going to remove this. Okay, I'm really bad at drawing, guys. Okay. Next is CNN. Same thing. Conventional neural networks. Basically, this is what they were using before. This is basically for images and videos, like your own face and all. Then there is recurrent neural networks, RNN. This is for recurring data. So okay, let's see this. This can also be used for text and speech. Let's say two dogs look similar. They are recurring, right? So that is when recurring neural networks come in. We're not going to go too in depth into this, but I just want you guys to know. So what is generative AI? I think this you should be able to know. I just show you slide. So that is generative AI doing text, music, images. What we did just now. That's generative AI, right? It's generating new stuff. And this is what you call AI nowadays, like ChatGPT and all. But YouTube video suggestion and all, right? The face and all. That was a long time ago. That's all old AIs. But the new gen people use generative AI, right? New gen, generative AI. Okay, generative stuff. Thank you so much.
Welcome back to 30 Days of AI Challenge, where hopefully by the end you'll be able to train your own AI. Anyway, let's roll in day 3, shall we? What are we waiting for?
Now, in this generative AI, there is LLMs, agents, foundation models, LoRa. I'm pretty sure you guys know all this, okay? From the fact that you guys already answered a lot of questions, but still, because I'm here, I'm going to tell you all, okay? First of all, what is LLMs? What is agents? What is foundation models? What's LoRa, right? And there is again agents. There's no two agents. One fact, this is made by AI, so there will be some errors, forgive me. So, what is LLMs? Large language models, right? I'm pretty sure you guys have heard about ChatGPT. So, this ChatGPT and BERT and Llama all are part of this LLMs or large language models. They're trained on like a big data set. Let's say the whole Instagram data of people talking and all, or Reddit or internet as a whole. And based on that, they have been created. Now, GPT is like generative pre-transformer. Transformer is something that we need to look into. It's a type of neural network other than DNN, RNN, and CNN. Imagine this, okay? Transformer typically refers to when you take an LLM and it thinks in a way such that it takes a certain information, okay, and it encodes it and decodes it. Okay, let's see this. It understands the question. For example, I'm saying, what is AI? So it understands the question, encodes, first of all, decodes it, then it encodes it. So it answers what is AI? AI is artificial intelligence. So it starts answering. That is decoding. So this generative pre-trained transformer, what is that? Generative pre-trained transformer means generating text based on pre-trained information and based on the transformer architecture of neural networks. Now, there's another way that LLMs could learn, right? Not just looking at the question, then answering it based on the previous data. That is BERT. BERT basically it looks at the question in a different way, and rather than looking at the question and answer, it doesn't do that. What it does, it just goes to the answer. So, for example, everyone uses autocorrect in a keyboard, right? They type AI, what will come next, right? Go to your keyboard and type something. I am, maybe your name might come. It predicts what the next text will be. That is BERT, right? So it goes to both the sides and then it predicts what the next text will be. I don't want to go too in depth, but I hope that is understandable. That's it. So Llama and all is also similar to this. I'm not going to in depth. These are large language models, and foundation models are actually similar to this too, right? So, foundation models are actually kind of, the spelling is wrong because it's made with AI, like I said. Even the whole design by the way, guys, I try to integrate AI wherever possible, more on that later. But foundation models don't have a huge data, okay? So they have really less data as such. So they don't have like whole internet. Like for example, the Nyaya was saying, it's for loss, right? So it only has law stuff in it. That is like, so it will be a small model with like basic information like what is food, what is this, what every child would know. Then to make it specifically for that one use case, like law, we give it more information and turn it into a large language model. This is going to be really needed for tomorrow, guys. This is LoRa. I told you about foundation models, right? It will have all the basic information, and then to train it on more stuff, we need a lot of data set on that stuff like laws, and then we convert it to LLMs, right? So this LoRa helps us do that. It can change or adapt a part of a large language model. So it takes a certain part of the brain, it cuts it out, inserts some new info, closes it, ta-da, new model, right? Basically taking like, let's say ChatGPT and adding your law information on, let's say Marvel superheroes and making it into a Marvel bot, right? So hope that is done. Let's go. We are speedrunning this like anything. Now what is agents? Okay, imagine this, okay? You ask ChatGPT a question. If it doesn't know, it tells you it doesn't know, right? Right. But what if ChatGPT had the power of like, okay, it doesn't know, then what do we do? Okay, then I can go online, search, and then come back with the information it answers. So it kind of like it understands the task, decides what to do, and takes action by itself. Okay, think about it like this. Okay, my father tells me to go buy milk, okay, from the nearest shop, okay? And when he tells me to go, he's like, go buy milk. Okay, he doesn't tell me where the shop is. He doesn't say, go straight, take a left, go straight, take a right. He doesn't tell me the way. So these AI agents, they know where to go, where to click, what tool to use when you need. Maybe searching online, maybe using voice feature, right? It maybe creating a picture. It thinks on its own what tool to use based on that certain situation, right? So that is AI agents. Now here are two examples of AI agents from people at OpenAI that created ChatGPT and Sora, and our people at Claude, right? So this what you're seeing on the left is OpenAI. It automatically goes, searches online what to do, and then it checks. That is not a human being typing and searching. That is literally the AI clicking, typing. That's agents, right? So it can create its subtask. That's agents, right? You can see. So we told it to buy something, so it's going online, researching. Now that's too boring. Next, okay. Now this is a Claude computer. It's basically looking at this video, and based on that, it is told to add it on the Excel sheet at that time frame. What's happening? So check it out here, right? Here it can actually search and do that. Okay, so based on that information, it finished the Excel sheet, and this side you can see it bought the stuff. So these are AI agents. It's not real human beings clicking on stuff. These are bots that goes, clicks, adds Excel sheets, adds number, and we are not doing anything. We're like, could do it, I'm too lazy. I really hope these humans don't get lazy. This is a whole table that will help you guys a lot. Okay, first of all, Narrow AI. What is Narrow AI? It's like us kids. Okay, it's like a small child. So it's examples like Siri, Alexa, Google Assistant, even ChatGPT is part of this. I tell you how. A system designed to perform specific tasks. Okay, no definitions. I don't like definitions, but it's short. ChatGPT is what is it designed to do? Mimic human, right? So it is doing a specific task. So it will come in Narrow AI. It is not as smart as us right now, right? It has high efficiency, right? So that is when Narrow AI is coming, right? It thinks and it uses that specific task. Okay, ChatGPT it is also part of this, and Gemini and all of these are part of this because it's made to do that specific task of trying to replicate a human in everything from coding to writing, other than just Google Assistant and all speech responses. So it might not be as accurate. Okay, let's take artificial general intelligence or AGI next, right? AI with the ability to understand, learn, and apply knowledge across a wide range of tasks. See, ChatGPT is able to understand. ChatGPT is able to learn stuff. It is able to apply stuff, but is it across a wide range of tasks? Is it able to help us like being like a human being? Does it have emotions? That is AGI or AGI or general intelligence. So that doesn't exist now, guys. So that's why no one is able to give an example. Okay.
Thank you so much for joining into this 30-day AI challenge. Hope you're able to learn something from this. Now you have to rewatch this, understand the concepts again. Watching this once won't kind of help you. Now if you missed any sessions, do watch those as well. Anyway, thank you. Welcome to the 30 days of AI challenge, where literally I teach you how to create your own AI. Also, we have a new WhatsApp group now, so if you have any doubts, need updates to whenever we go live, check out the comments and the description. I can't wait. Now, bias. Now, I want to ask a question, okay? When I say a scientist, what comes to everyone's mind? I knew that you all would say lab coat and glasses, spherical glasses. Literally, I'm saying it here, right? So, why? That could be a bias. Can't a person wearing a black coat become a scientist? Or why does it have to be a coat, right? If it needs to be like, why not a t-shirt, right? So, that is the problem with bias, right? When you give it too much information about a specific thing that we imagine, the AI produces the image as similar stuff too. So, when we put our bias, what we think that person should look like, into the AI also has a bias. AI has one another huge problem that I just learned. AI, we learned a lot of stuff, right? I learned about this suit a long time ago, and I couldn't add it to the slides. And it's about the biggest problem is not getting a job. The biggest problem is carbon footprint. So our world, you know about pollution, about all this stuff, right? And okay, I'm pretty sure everyone's phones keeps up, right? When they use it for a long time. Now imagine using a lot of power where you need ACs to cool it 24/7, you need water cooling. Just like that, ChatGPT and a lot of those stuff are run on big, huge computers in their office, known as servers. Now to cool those, they use ACs, they use water cooling, and a lot of other stuff. And for that, they need a lot of electricity, which is bad for the planet. They need to release a lot of carbon dioxide, a lot of electricity wasted, a lot of water. It's a huge problem. Even saying a tiny or a solid to ChatGPT causes a lot of money to ChatGPT, right? And causes a lot of damage to our earth. That's the biggest problem with AI. Not AI will take a job or nothing like that. People are not talking about the serious issue with AI. That's what we should be talking about. So everybody has a problem where when they use ChatGPT, you can't use it when there is no network. So people say like, you are relying too much on ChatGPT. What happened one day when there is no Wi-Fi, right? Well, that is when you can run it locally. So you can run it locally on your PC and even on your phone. So I'll be talking about that today, and this is much more privacy focused. So you don't need Wi-Fi. So you're not sending all your data to the government and to the businesses. So this is much more safer. So before I show you how to run all this locally, so these are the advantages. It will be more privacy because it's on your own device, right? It is more advantage because you can even because it's on your PC, and if your PC is much faster and you are the only one using that computer, you are not using the same computer for 100 million people, so it will be much faster. Okay. So another advantage is it is offline available. Okay. It is, so you don't need Wi-Fi, you don't need the other stuff. It is much more, it is free, so you don't need to pay money. I'm literally going to show a local AI that you don't need to pay money for. So this is all the advantage of running an AI on your PC without the network. So first of all, just like ChatGPT, Gemini, and all those AIs, and Meta AI, I think you have heard about all that, right? So just like that, we have our own AI which the code is offline. Anyone can take it and make it better. So these are the AIs that we'll be using to add our own information and fine tune and all. We'll be doing it right now. But before that, so some models include Llama, Mistral, Gemma, and DeepSeek. I think you all must have heard the name DeepSeek, right? It got really popular. And Llama is by our one and only Meta, Facebook. So without them taking our information, we can actually run it on our PC, right? And Gemma is by Google. So we have Gemini, and an open source version which is already on our PC. That is called like Gemma, right? So Gemma, Gemini. So that is all the models that we have. Okay. Yesterday I showed you a lot of AI tools that you can run on your computer, right? Now, if you want to do the same thing on your PC without using internet, you can use these AI tools, okay, to create pictures.
we'll be doing that too. And here's a fun fact: we'll be even training our face into it. So imagine us going to space, us driving a pilot, like us being a pilot or anyone, a police. They can make us do anything. And a small sneak peek I would love to show you of what we'll be doing today. This is something I know it looks totally weird. Hello, okay, but this is something I made with this AI. Okay, and we can make a lot of weird stuff with this. And this is not real. Obviously, I don't have a twin, but we can do all these kind of stuff with AI. Okay, so we'll be training our own face into this AI model. So I just showed you a picture. Imagine you being on a video doing random stuff. We can even do that. But sadly, we have only 3 hours. We can't do that in depth. But we can even train our own model. So if you learn the text and the image, trust me, you can even do for the same thing for videos too. If you just learn this and focus on this session. Okay, so these are some AI models. Okay, take a picture of this, write this down because no one is going to write it down like this for you with its description. So keep that in mind. Okay, keep this also in mind. This model locally, either you can install it, take ours, take the code and do all that, or we can do smart work, not hard work, and use softwares like Ollama, LM Studio, Comfy UI, Invoke AI, WebLM, MNC Chat. All these are softwares that you can use these models on your PC. So basically, we're going to look like hackers. Okay, the good ones obviously. We're going to look really cool and all. So I'm just going to screen share. Everybody focus on the screen. You have even the instructions here. So first of all, everybody go and on their PC, okay, you have to search CMD. Okay, so this is like the coder type terminal and all you must have seen in the movies. Okay, so now we're going to do something cool. So first, we need to install Ollama, right? So just for making it easier for me, I put all the commands here. And to install Ollama, either you can go online and search Ollama. Okay, so this is their website. So you can come here and you can see a lot more models. So like you saw, Llama 3.3, DeepSeek, Qwen 3, Mistral, Gemma, all the models we talked about are here. And there are so many more models in this one website, okay? So here, we just download and it will download. So once you finish downloading, okay? By the way, instructions are also behind me, you can follow that too, okay? We don't need ChatGPT right now. I don't need ChatGPT, bye-bye, okay? We'll be doing it locally, okay? So what you have to do, so, you can use this command that is shown on the screen. I'm just going to take this and I'm going to copy this. So it says Ollama, so Ollama pull Llama 3, so you can look here or on the screen, anywhere. So if I click on this, it will download. So anyway, I've downloaded it so we don't waste time. So there are a lot more commands here, so I'm just going to type Ollama list. So this will show us all the models that I have downloaded on my PC, okay? So you don't need to go to ChatGPT and use the internet and all that. These are also, if I turn on the Wi-Fi, I can still use this, but I can't turn it off or I use connection. But even if I don't use Wi-Fi, I can use this. So if you want to start talking to these models, you can do it by going to Ollama and say, so first of all, if you want to download this, you type what? So if you want to download a model, we say pull. So you're like Ollama pull dash. So now if you want Llama 3, you type that. If you want Gemma, you say Ollama pull Gemma. After we type Ollama, we have to type Ollama pull, okay, the model we want. So we have already installed, not pull, sorry, run. So if you want to talk to it, so we type run and we just copy this, so because I already installed it, we do this and it loads the model and just like ChatGPT, we can talk to it. So it was just taking a few seconds. Okay, give me a good topic to talk with you. Let's check it out. I have many conversation topics. Okay, that is too long. Oh wait, future technology. I would choose future technology. So you see how fast it responds, guys? Well, because we have downloaded the model on our computer. Okay, I hope that is clear. Now for people on the Mac, you have to type terminal, not command prompt. I know because I'm showing it off on the Windows, it's kind of complicated, but it is much more simple. If just come here, can you see available download? So you can see here, there's Linux, there's Windows, and there's macOS. So you can install it from here. Okay, for the people who are using now. Thank you so much for joining into this 30-day AI challenge. Hope you're able to learn something from this. Now you have to rewatch this. So there's this boy who knows only English, okay, he doesn't know Chinese. But then there's this girl who slides in a note saying, okay, let's say this says, do you know Chinese? Okay, do you know, forgive my handwriting, Chinese, okay, Chinese, okay. Imagine it says that, okay, this note says, do you know Chinese, okay. Now particularly if it says, do you know Chinese, and the boy only knows English, the boy, but still, he wants to say he knows Chinese, right? So he tries to read it, but obviously impossible, right? He can't read through this whole thing, right? So what he does, he goes to his book full of instructions, okay, look at this. A equal to this Chinese word, B equal to another Chinese word, C equal to another Chinese word. Now, reading that book full of instructions, what he does is that he tries to write a reply saying, I know Chinese. Now, he slides it back to the girl. Now, what does the girl think? Yes, that he generally knows Chinese. But does he know Chinese? No. So, in this situation, he understood, AI acts like it knows that information, it acts like it's able to do all the tasks, but in reality, it's just following a step of instructions. Like we did that AI agent voice stuff, right? It's just following a step of instructions. It's not actually thinking, right? So, now, finally, artificial super intelligence, ASI. Now, if this guy was like the kid, okay, and AJ was like, we are not doing these here, the ASI is going to be the one that everyone is going to say that is going to kill us. I think that is the question that one person asked me. That is specifically the AI that's going to kill us. I'll tell you what that means, okay? So, AI that surpasses human intelligence in all aspects, including creativity, problem solving, and emotional understanding. If you check the last slide again, you can see that this is under human, right? Under human, this is more like same power as a human, equal, right? So this is equal to as a human, right? This is like equal to, and this is more powerful than a human. That's how this goes. So we are like AI where it's not as smart as us. Now then it's going to be equal, then it's going to be more. So this is going to be one that kills us. Okay, not particularly, but maybe. So it will surpass us in all ways. Now there is this prediction of AI how it's going to be adopted in this. Okay, I don't like charts. I don't say that. Anyway, I'm not saying use AI everywhere, yes, and all, but I try to use AI wherever possible. Like, is this presentation good? To be honest, I like it. Okay, it's not the best presentation in the world, but it's pretty good, I feel, right? So I try to use AI on my YouTube channel, on my Instagram to create content. More on that later. Even for my studies, I use AI. As you can see, in this, literally the old animations, the scripting of my YouTube videos, everything is done with the help of AI, and I'm able to do my studies, my 10th board, and a lot of stuff together because of using AI. I'm not sure the whole thing about you. Even for fact, even my shorts, a lot of content, I do myself content too, but a lot of these videos are made with the help of AI. Even this video, as you can see, is not me, it's AI, right? I cloned myself. So because I had to manage my studies and classes too, right? Like classes like this. Don't worry, this is not AI, this is me. But see, I try to use AI everywhere. Like there's this AI that we can use known as flashcard. Okay, if someone can put in the chat, that would be good. Flashcard. I can create flashcards, explain stuff, give examples, generate AI quizzes. It's right, and I use it. It even creates games. You should try a lot of AI tools like this. They actually help you study. And personally, this has helped me a lot. Like, imagine it explains concepts like I'm 7. It creates pictures to visualize complex stuff. So it's actually really useful. So you guys should check it out. And even as a person who has spoken TEDx and takes a lot of sessions, I use AI to create presentations like this one, right? Not a lot, but a bit. Now, even as I'm a founder, I have my own company. Yeah, so a founder has to do a lot of stuff like marketing, development, customer service, management, team building, business development. Now, for all that also, from business logo to landing page, like this is our landing page for my website. A lot of these stuff, marketing, I use this AI marketing docs. For a lot of these stuff, I use AI too, right? Okay, I'm just going a little fast because I really want to get to the debate. Because I feel you guys are really interested in the ASI and AI take over job. One is deepfake. Yes, say a lot of politicians, a lot of people, big people have been deepfake. Like Mr. Beast, you might have seen the ads. They have been copying Mr. Beast and saying they're going to give money and all. That's so scammers. They all count as this. So it's true. But let's look at the bright side of this. So this is one of the ad campaigns that ran by Cadbury. Everybody knows Dairy Milk, right? Yes. So Dairy Milk is a chocolate company, so they did a small ad. Here's their ad. I hope I'm not promoting them, but this is an ad that they did on Diwali. It's like a celebration that we do. And see what Cadbury did.
Big businesses and brands that suffered during the pandemic found their way back, but the smaller stores still suffer.
This lockdown has been a real
tough phase of my life. I mean, I have seen bad days, but this was the worst.
Last year we helped small businesses through Diwali, so this year we decided to bring it back, presenting not just a Cadbury ad. This Diwali, we help hundreds of small businesses by making India's biggest brand ambassador be their brand ambassador.
इस दिवाली आप भी ना अपने पास वाले फैशन एम्पोरियम से ही करोगे शॉपिंग करना और फिर एम्पायर फुटवेयर नाम तो सुना होगा ना अपना स्टाइलिश चश्मा और वाले हेवन एप्लीकेशन से लिया सिटी विनायक इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स से लेटेस्ट स्मार्टफोन खरीदकर धमाकेदार सेल पोस्ट करना
क्या कर रहे हो? मीठा लाए कि नहीं?
आयो ना यार अपने पास वाले रोशन के गाना से आप भी अपना मेकअप
We used machine learning to recreate Shah Rukh Khan's face and voice to take the local store names in the ads.
इस दिवाली आप भी अपने पास वाली चॉइस ऑफ फैशन से ही करोगे शॉपिंग पास वाली आजकल फैशन से ही रॉयल फैशन से ही एनके क्लॉथ से ही पास वाली लक्ष्मी कलेक्शन से ही करोगे शॉपिंग इस दिवाली आप
Different versions of the same ad with local store names were targeted as per the pin code of the viewer, showing them only the nearby stores. But it is impossible to cover all the stores, so we gave the power to the people to create their own version of not just a Cadbury ad. Any small business owner could promote their stores through their own social media networks like WhatsApp forwards and other social media pages.
हमारे आसपास की दुकानें उनकी दिवाली भी तो मीठी होनी चाहिए
Cadbury celebrations, not just a Cadbury ad.
So this is an ad that Cadbury did. They took full permission from Shah Rukh Khan, they defaked him, and for each small stores after COVID-19, they made ads so they could come back, so they could fight with big companies like Amazon. They're like, what bro, Shah Rukh Khan made an ad for your website today, like your shop, isn't that cool? So with his permission, so it's not illegal. See, everything has its good and bad. Just like that, even AI has its good and bad. So this is one of the ways we can use these deepfakes for good, not bad, right? And this is an example that you should all keep in mind, right?
Welcome to day 7 of 30 days AI challenge, where literally I teach you how to create your own AI model. Yesterday we literally hosted AI without Wi-Fi. Today is going to be even much more crazier. Again, reminding you, WhatsApp channel is on the comment section. Go check it out. And I can't wait for today. Let's roll in day 7.
Okay, so now, rather than focusing on this command prompt and all, right, let's go and have our own UI. So I'll show you guys something cool, okay? This is not ChatGPT, right? This is literally, what do you say? Another, okay, that went. Now, that is an error. I'll show you how to turn it on. It's because I turned it off. But this is happening on localhost. That means it's on my PC. So if you guys type this on your Google, you can't find this, okay? So I'm going to show you guys something, how to set this up and how everything this works, okay? First of all, we need Ollama. If your Ollama is set, now I'll tell you what to do. So I'm going to close this, okay? So I'm just going to open command prompt again. So first of all, to have your own ChatGPT kind of UI like this, we would need to do some stuff, right? We need to install Open Web UI. So here is the command for that, okay? As you can see, just follow this. So I'm just going to come here and copy this, okay? And just come to the terminal. Same terminal we went to install Ollama and paste this pip install Open Web UI, okay? Just look behind me. So it will take a few seconds. So as you can see, it is already satisfied because it's installed. So I'm not going to wait till it's installed or some error might come, so I'm just going to close it. But just type Open Web UI, pip install Open Web UI, okay? Once you do that, type in Open Web UI serve, okay? So the server will be on, okay? So I'm just going to do the second step because my server is not on. That's why I'm getting the 500 internal error because it's not on. We're not giving any signals to the computer. So I'm just going to type this, okay? It's pretty much the same thing. I'm just giving you the location of Open Web UI. It means the same thing as serve. So anything works, I'm just going to give this. So it is loading the web secret key. Let it do its stuff. Okay, it's kind of complicated. I know it is. The Ollama web UI is downloaded, and that looks kind of cool. That UI looks really cool. Anyway, so now if you go to this number, let's say if you all go to localhost sample 8080, you should be okay. It's written here too. Okay, I am putting this behind me so to be clear. Okay, if you go to this URL, you should see the Open Web UI work. Now, once you do that, you can see here all the models that you installed through Ollama will show up here. So like we did it before, we can click here, and tada, we have a really cool UI just like ChatGPT, right? But this is running on our local host. So it's happening locally on our PC. We don't need to come here and we don't need to type Ollama. Okay, run this, that. No, we don't need to do any of that, okay? It's much more simpler here. You just have to type Ollama, pull any models, and you can use it here. You don't need to say run, okay, the second command, because you're running it here. It automatically sees what all models you have installed. That's why. So if I type hi, it should respond. So let's wait for it. It even has a lot of features similar to ChatGPT, like can you see this voice option? It even has that, but because I'm screen sharing, there will be some audio issues. I'm not going to go through that. So next is on run this locally. So how do you run model? What are the advantages of running models locally? I already showed you guys. So it's privacy, right? It's speed. It's free. The same thing is paid here. Okay, but imagine it being there for free, right? So cost, speed, privacy, everything is an advantage here if you are ready to bear with the cost stuff. So this is a small video on how this UI works. It's not a video like a picture, right? So you can see it just looks literally like ChatGPT with all the UI. You can type stuff. It's crazy, right? So you can see here I type, it gives the answer. It does all those kind of stuff. I'm not going to end up. I already shown that to you right now.
Thank you so much for joining into this 30-day AI challenge. Hope you are able to learn something from this. Now you have to rewatch this, understand the concepts again. Watching this once won't kind of help you. Now if you missed any sessions, do watch those as well. Anyway, thank you for joining. Thank you for supporting my mission in teaching you guys AI. Another person who's supporting me is Oxygen. Because there's a lot of cost to do all this, and I just want to thank Oxygen for supporting us doing all this. Now, if you want awesome phones, awesome laptops, awesome washing machines that even has AI and stuff, I know it's crazy. I've gone to the showroom. It has an Apple Store right? So check it out. Love Oxygen. You guys already know. I don't have to explain a lot. That's it. Do join tomorrow. Thank you. My name is Rahul. You're watching Dr. Rockstar, and I'm signing out. Welcome to 30 days of training your own AI. If you haven't realized, we literally are posting models locally now. We learn what is AI. We learn how to clone ChatGPT. We learned a lot of stuff in the past few days. Now it's going to get even more crazier. I can't wait. Let's dive in. Also join our WhatsApp community. So there are two ways you can train models, okay? One is fine-tuning, okay? Another is retrieval augmented generation, okay? Or RAG. I'll give a small example, okay? Now for Nyaya Sati, I had to kind of, train models for different people. Let's say lawyers, common people, and let's say companies, right? Now, in that fine-tuning, the way the model talks, okay? That's fine-tuning. So you can just come to a common person and say, according to section 345, this is the authority. You can't talk in that lawyer way, right? I don't know what that means, right? But with a lawyer, you might know. So for different people, you've created different models. But the way it talks is really simple, right? For different people, lawyer can talk much more complicated, right? Now, RAG, though, is where you teach models information. Got my point? Information, right? So when you want to give it law information in each section, that is when you use RAG.
Now, first of all, obviously to fine tune a model, you need to pick a model, right? So one of the best right now, best is Llama. So we'll be fine tuning a Llama 3.2 version. To teach the model what's going to talk about, we need to create a data. Now, how do we create data sets and prepare it, right? So now there are two ways that we can do this, okay, on your computer, right? But not everyone has the best computer like you, so not a lot of computers are even able to run models. So to create data set, what we're going to do, we are going to use a computer, obviously. Now, to train it, we will be using a server on that later, right? First of all, now to create a data set, let's go to our one and only ChatGPT. Why not, right? So here's an example of what I'll be asking, okay? So I'm just going to ask this. Give me a data set of all Marvel characters from the Avengers, Fantastic Four to Thunderbolts, R50 in the format instruction input and output. Now, see, give me a data set on all Marvel characters. I don't want Fantastic Four, Thunderbolts because it might make everything confusing. Avengers, who doesn't Avengers, right? Around 50. And I want it in the format instruction, input, output, right? So, like instruction is how it should talk and all those kind of stuff. When you find it in a model, it's so cool, right? Okay, creating a model 10 million years later, are you done? Okay, so as you can see here, provide a brief information for Marvel character from the Avengers roster, Iron Man, provide a brief information. So as you can see, Captain America, Thor, Hulk, Black Widow, Hawkeye, Scarlet Witch, Quicksilver, Vision, War Machine, Falcon, Spider-Man, Batman, Doctor Strange, Doctor Strange is that good. As I write it, did forget, okay, see here. So you can see there's a lot of characters, okay? See this copy button, you click on copy, and just open any app, so I'm just going to open Notepad, that's what everyone would have, okay? Just paste this in, okay? And just click here, files, and click on save. Now, when you're saving it, make sure you do this. So I'm just going to do marvel.json, okay? Marvel Unreal.json. I'm just going to do, okay, Marvel 1, okay? So that one the file. Is that clear? JSON is the dataset format we will be using. You can use other formats, but don't make it text, okay? We have to do it JSON. JSON. Is that clear? JSON. That is super needed, okay? So once you do that, just click on save, and guess what? You have your dataset ready. Now, obviously, you can type this on your own too. So if you open this is how it should look like. Mine is open in a code editor, let's say, but it will open on Notepad for everyone. So provide the information so you can see here. So once you have the whole thing, you write, okay? You can just save it, and it should look like this. Now, I'm not going to use this. I'm going to delete this. I'm sorry, but because I've already prepared it, okay? So this is the one I've already prepared. Tell me about Spider-Man, tell me about Iron Man, input, output, same thing, but I've just prepared it and kept it before, so no errors come in, right? So you can see here. Now, what do we do with this, right? Now we need to take a certain model, a pre-trained model, right? So when you take a pre-trained model, we need to teach this data set about Marvel into this model. Because let's say Llama 3.1 might not know what She-Hulk is because the information it was given might be a little old, right? So you're teaching it to be a Marvel GPT or a Marvel model. So let's start. Are you guys excited? Thank you so much for joining into this 30-day AI challenge. Hope you're able to learn something from this. Now you have to rewatch this, understand the concepts again. Watching this once won't kind of help you. Now if you missed any sessions, do watch those as well. Anyway, thank you for joining. Thank you for supporting my mission in teaching you guys AI. Another person who's supporting me is Oxygen. Because there's a lot of cost to do all this, and I want to thank Oxygen for supporting us doing all this. Now if you want awesome phones, awesome laptops, awesome washing machines, and even has AI and stuff, I know it's crazy. I got to that showroom. It has an Apple store, right? So check it out. Love Oxygen. You guys already know. I don't have to explain a lot. That's it. Do join tomorrow. Thank you. My name is Rahul. You're watching Rahul Rockstar, and I'm signing out. Welcome to the 30 days AI challenge. Start from literally what is AI to being able to train your own AI. That's the aim of this course. And you're doing it for free. I can't wait to teach you guys more stuff. And now let's dive in. Are you guys excited? Yes. Let's do this. Okay, so you open Arc. Okay, not Chrome. So it's fine. I'm just opening in a different browser. Yeah. So now there are two ways that you could do this. So first of all, I just want to show you guys. These are okay, some of the models that other people have created about Marvel, let's say. Okay, here you don't need to create a dataset on your own. Always you can see here. Can you tell me about Bruce Banner? It does it. So there is another dataset over 1,500 characters. This person sat and wrote. So I'm just going to make this a little small. Okay, so as you can see here, there is a lot of information here. Age of Accomplice, which movie, every single information is here. Okay, of over 1,557 characters. So we're not going to use that because we need to finish this a little quickly. Now, before we continue, I need to show you guys another information. Okay, now to get this model, we can upload it from our PC, right? But there is also a website. Have you guys heard about GitHub? Anyone?
No.
Some people have, right? Okay, it's mainly no, so I'm going to talk about it from the start. Okay, no worries at all. So, Hugging Face is a place where all these models are also kept, okay? And a lot of data sets. So now it took a lot of time for us to create the Marvel stuff, right? But imagine there is a website that already has all the data sets prepared for you. That other people have created, right? So we don't need to make it with ChatGPT, takes it or type it on our own, okay? Here you have other models. I showed you 5 offline models, right? So here there is DeepSeek including a lot of offline models, okay? But what we want to go is data sets, right? So here you can see a lot of data sets. One person did ask me about cars. So let's see if there is a cars data set. Let's see, data set Stanford cars. Let's see. Oh, okay. So this is a data set on what each car looks like and its name. Cars and its name. Okay, SUV 2000. So basically, each car and its name. The picture of the car and its name. So we are training the model on how the car looks like and all. So rather than making ChatGPT, make all the pictures and data sets, you can find data sets for literally anything in this place. Hugging Face. So that's done. Now, what we want to do is upload our information or our data set into Hugging Face. So it'll be much easier to train and stuff. More on that later. Okay. So just what I'm going to do is that I'm going to show you guys a certain code on what we're going to do. From Hugging Face Hub, import HF API. Now, we are uploading our Marvel dataset file into Hugging Face, right? So for that, everyone can just write down this code. Okay, that will be good. So what you can do here is that you have to upload your own Hugging Face token. I tell you how to take that. And then basically you have to give it access to your Hugging Face, put your name, your username, and once it says that it found who you are, it says user belongs to, and it says the username. I'm not going too much into coding, guys. It might be a little bit complicated for the people who don't know what coding is about coding, but you can just use this code, right? So you come here, type the repo type, and you put all these details, and see here, API upload file. So we upload the file through marvel.jsnl. So we just take this, okay, and what we do is that you come here. So this is the same file, and as you can see, upload complete. It prints that it is done. This doesn't matter if it's not done, but in short, this code basically uploads the file into this Hugging Face. It's like uploading a YouTube video to YouTube, right? So for our life to be much easier, I'll tell you, it might sound much complicated now. This makes everything just much more complicated. Why are you doing this? Trust me, it's easier when you do this. Okay. So here, this is I've already uploaded it. So you can see this is my Hugging Face, all the models and stuff I have created. So here I've already the Marvel dataset. So you can see here dataset. So I've already uploaded this into here. So instruction, tell me about WASP. So I'll teach you how to upload it. Don't worry. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I am going to come here. Okay, and I'm clicking on new dataset. Okay, Hugging Face. You're going to Hugging Face, clicking on new dataset, and you guys can create an account. It's pretty simple. Just log in, and I'm just going to type in Marvel not real at all, please. Okay, I don't know, I'm just typing something. Okay, and then once you do this, I'm just going to click on create dataset, and you can see nothing is here, right? So obviously they're giving all the code here as well, but we're not going to use this. So we're going to copy here. Can you see this option copy button? Just copy that. Come here. Okay, and what I'm going to do is that to the same code. Okay, I'm just going to come here and replace this. Okay, so can you see your username is already written, so we don't need that. So I'm just going to take out my username. Okay, so we have this. So I'm going to just save this information, and then we are going back to our old terminal, guys. Okay, so I'm just going to, or I can just take it from anywhere. So I'm just going to come here. and just take terminal. It's the same terminal, it's the same CMD. Okay, I'm just taking it in this. No confusions on that. Okay, so I'm just going to come here and go down the location. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to copy this. Okay, and I'm just going to paste this. Okay, and enter. Oh, okay. Well, it needs to be in this location. Yeah. Don't worry. You don't have to follow that. Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay. All I'm going to say is Python upload dataset.py. So if you just type this, okay, this file name is upload marble .py, right? So not dataset. Sorry. So I'm just going to delete this. Okay. I'm just going to type marble. Okay. So basically we are marble and we're putting the file name and telling Python to upload it. Okay. To Hugging Face. Is this clear, guys?
Yes.
Okay. It is good. 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 Sorry. There is. Okay. Sorry. There is a small problem. Okay. That is okay. 1 second, guys. Obviously, local stuff. We'll always have errors. So just give me a sec. Let me just check where this is located. Okay. So this is the problem when you do, practical stuff. Okay, so here I'm just going to click on copy as path. Okay, now you don't have to follow this. None of you will get errors like this. That's so weird. Okay, 1 second. It does exist, bro. It does exist. Okay, 1 second. Oh wait, I know why that error is there. Okay, so just come here. Okay, I have this file right here, so I'm just going to copy that as path. Okay. Oh wait, I'll just do this. Okay, it should work now. Hopefully, let's wait. Okay, CD. And what I'm going to do, I don't need the upload dataset. Okay, I'm just going to type this much. People can see this much. Okay, perfect. Okay, sorry guys for the error. Now it should work. So basically, the thing was that my okay. So can you see here? Create a dataset. Okay, upload complete, and it is in this link, right? Is that clear for you guys? I know.
Yeah.
Look, we have errors. There is the errors are what one. So now, if I come back here and if you see real at all please 1, let's check it out. And our file is here. Let's go, right? So this file, what we uploaded right now for Visual Media Code, has been uploaded to our Hugging Face, right? So it has made our life much easier. I'll tell you how. Thank you so much for joining into this 30-day AI challenge. Hope you're able to learn something from this. Now, you have to rewatch this, understand the concepts again. Watching this once won't kind of help you. Now, if you missed any sessions, do watch those as well. Anyway, thank you for joining. Thank you for supporting my mission in teaching you guys AI. Another person who's supporting me is Oxygen. Well, there's a lot of cost to do all this, and I just want to thank Oxygen for supporting us doing all this. Now, if you want awesome phones, awesome laptops, awesome washing machines that even has AI and stuff, I know it's crazy. I gone to that showroom. It has an Apple Store vibe, right? So check it out. Love Oxygen. You guys already know. I don't have to explain a lot. That's it. Do join tomorrow. Thank you. My name is Rahul. You're watching Down the Rockstar, and I'm signing out. So there is this boy who knows only English. Okay, he doesn't know Chinese. But then there is this girl who slides in a note saying, okay, let's say this says, do you know Chinese? Okay, do you know? Forgive my handwriting. Chinese. Okay, Chinese. Okay. Imagine it says that. Okay, this note says, do you know Chinese? Okay. Now, particularly if it says, do you know Chinese? And if the boy only knows English, but still he wants to say he knows Chinese, right? So he tries to read it, but obviously impossible, right? He can't read through this whole thing, right? So what he does, he goes to his book full of instructions. Okay, think about this. A equal to this Chinese word, B equal to another Chinese word, C equal to another Chinese word. Now, reading that book full of instructions, what he does is that he tries to write a reply saying, I know Chinese. Now, he slides it back to the girl. Now, what does the girl think? Yes, that he genuinely knows Chinese. But does he know Chinese? No. So in this situation, I think you understood, AI acts like it knows that information, it acts like it's able to do all the task, but in reality, it's just following a step of instructions. Like we did that AI agent voice stuff, right? It's just following a step of instructions. It's not actually thinking, right? So now, finally, artificial super intelligence, ASI. Now, if this guy was like the kid, okay, and AGI was like, we are not even easier, the ASI is going to be the one that everyone is going to say that is going to kill us. I think that is the question that one person asked me. That is specifically the AI that's going to kill us. I'll tell you what that means, okay? So, AI that surpasses human intelligence in all aspects, including creativity, problem solving, and emotional understanding. If you check the last slide again, you can see that this is under human, right? Under human, this is more like same power as a human, equal, right? So this is equal to as a human, right? This is like equal to, and this is more powerful than a human. That's how this will go. So we are like AI where it's not as smart as us. Now there is going to be equal, there is going to be more. So this is going to be the one that kills us. Okay, not particularly, but maybe. So it will surpass us in all ways. Now there is this prediction of AI how it's going to be adopted in business. Okay, I don't like charts. We're going to skip that. Anyway, I'm not saying use AI everywhere like AI spoon and all, but try to use AI wherever possible. Like, is this presentation good? To be honest, I like it. Okay, it's not the best presentation in the world, but it's pretty good, I feel, right? So I try to use AI on my YouTube channel, on my Instagram to create content. More on that later. Even for my studies, I use AI. As you can see in this, literally the whole animations, the scripting of my YouTube videos, everything is done with the help of AI, and I'm able to do my studies, my 10th board, and a lot of stuff together because of using AI. I'm not show the whole thing and bore you. Even fun fact, even in my shorts, a lot of content, I do myself content too, but a lot of these videos are made with the help of AI. Even this video, as you can see, is not me, it's AI, right? I cloned myself. So because I have to manage my studies and classes too, right? Like classes like this. Don't worry, this is not AI, this is me. But see, I try to use AI everywhere. Like there's this AI that you can use known as Flashcard. Okay, if someone can put in the chat, that would be good. Flashcard, that can create flashcards, explain stuff, give examples, generate AI quizzes. It's right, and I use it. It even creates games. You should try a lot of AI tools like this that actually help you study. And personally, this has helped me a lot. Like imagine it explains concepts like I'm 7. It creates pictures to visualize complex stuff. So it's actually really useful. So you guys should check it out. And even as a person who has spoken TEDx and takes a lot of sessions, I use AI to create presentations like this one, right? Not a lot, but a bit. Now, even as I'm a founder, I have my own company. Yeah, so a founder has to do a lot of stuff like marketing, development, customer service, financial management, team building, business development. Now, for all that also, from business logo to landing page, like this is our landing page for my website. A lot of these stuff, marketing, I use this AI marketing blocks. For a lot of these stuff, I use AI too, right? Okay, I'm just going a little fast because I really want to get to the debate. Because I feel you guys are really interested in that ASI, will AI take over job? One is deepfake. Yes, see, a lot of politicians, a lot of people, big people have been deepfake, like Mr. Beast. You might have seen the ads. They have been popping Mr. Beast and saying they're going to give money and all that. So scammers, they all count as this. So it's true. But let's look at the bright side of this. So this is one of the ad campaigns that ran by Cadbury. Everybody knows Dairy Milk, right? Yes. So Dairy Milk is a chocolate company, so they did a small ad. Here is their ad. I hope I'm not promoting them, but this is an ad that they did on Diwali. It's like a celebration that we do. And see what Cadbury did.
Big businesses and brands
Can
that
I see
suffered
the
during the
sound?
pandemic
Or
found their
they-
way back, but the smaller stores still suffer.
This lockdown has been a real tough phase of my life. I mean, I have seen bad days, but this was the worst.
Last year we helped small businesses through Diwali, so this year we decided to bring it back, presenting not just a Cadbury ad. This Diwali, we helped hundreds of small businesses by making India's biggest brand ambassador be their brand ambassador.
इस दिवाली आप भी ना अपने पास वाले फैशन एम्पोरियम से ही कपड़ों की शॉपिंग करना और फिर एम्पायर फुटवेयर नाम तो सुना होगा ना अपना स्टाइलिश चश्मा बगल वाले हेवन आई ऑप्शन से लेना सिद्धिविनायक इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स से लेटेस्ट स्मार्टफोन खरीदकर धमाकेदार सेल पोस्ट करना
क्या कर रहे हो मीठा लाए कि नहीं
लायो ना यार अपने पास वाले रोशन किराना से आप भी अपना मीटर वहीं से
We
लेना
used machine learning to recreate Shah Rukh Khan's face and voice to take the local store names in the ads.
इस दिवाली आप भी ना अपने पास वाली चॉइस ऑफ फैशन से ही कपड़ों की शॉपिंग करना पास वाली आजकल फैशन से ही रॉयल फैशन से ही एनके क्लॉथ से ही पास वाली लक्ष्मी कलेक्शन से ही कपड़ों की शॉपिंग करना इस दिवाली आप भी अपने पास
Different versions of the same ad with local store names were targeted as per the pin code of the viewer, showing them only the nearby stores. But it is impossible to cover all the stores, so we gave the power to the people to create their own version of not just a Cadbury ad. Any small business owner could promote their stores through their own social media networks like WhatsApp forwards and other social media pages.
हमारे आसपास की जो दुकानें हैं उनकी दिवाली भी तो मीठी होनी चाहिए
Cadbury celebrations, not just a Cadbury ad.
So this is an ad that Cadbury did. They took full permission from Shah Rukh Khan. They defaked him, and for each small stores after COVID-19, they made ads so they could come back, so they could fight with big companies like Amazon. They're like, "What, bro? Shah Rukh Khan made an ad for your website? Crazy, like your shop? Isn't that cool?" So with his permission, so it's not illegal. See, everything has its good and bad. Just like that, even AI has its good and bad. So this is one of the ways we can use these deepfakes for good, not bad, right? And this is an example that you should all keep in count, right?
Bro, you guys are talking with each other. I'm at an event right now. This is Harry. Say hi. He helped me with most of the stuff, but don't worry, I'm still here to answer your doubts. It's 5 o'clock. Can you guys see me? If you guys can see me, can I get a thumbs up? Can I get a thumbs up if you guys can see me? Right, this is the event place. I'm at a hotel right now. So yeah, me three. Rahul, yay, hi. Well, so right now we are at this event, but don't worry, I'm here to answer your doubts. So were you guys able to create the reset for starting to do fine tuning? By the way, you can do the same thing on your phone. You'll be able to create AI that can make images and videos. Definitely, we are fine tuning images and videos also with something known as Replicate AI. Rahul, I sent you my film. I was not able to see it. I think you will need to give me access, but definitely I'll check it out. Okay. Yeah, it started. Yes, it started, guys. I'm out. Yeah, I mean 10 minutes, right? So till 5:10 because I was literally practicing my presentation for today. I am at the India Today. I am at the India Today conclave. So if you guys have sent your film, please give me access as well so I can review it. Where are you? I can't currently reveal exactly, but I am at India Today conclave in Mumbai. So nice, I started on time. We're always on time, guys. Yesterday also we were on time. There's one day we kind of screwed up. Best way to get rid of stage fear, bro. Trust me, how scared I was, Harry, 5 seconds back.
You're like tense and all.
I'm shivering. I mean, so it's okay, but once you get there, you show confidence. Do not have to, show the other side that you're not kind of. So yeah. Hey, large Kyle, thank you for again subscribing to our channel, man. Yay, all the best. Thank you. We'll need it, guys. If you guys have any doubt about the AI session, like the 30 days AI challenge, or any doubts, anything, by the way, you can do the same thing on phone with Google Colab. I'll check it out. Okay, I'll check your homework. Yeah, all the best. Thank you guys for subscribing. Just like I didn't see a color, that's why I didn't say. But yeah, thanks, man. How are you today? I am doing okay. I have my live session, so for that. But yes, you should show him also. He doesn't like camera. He's also shy. I subscribe. Thank you. We'll need all the best, Rahul, for your. Thank you, Rahul. No problem, guys. All the best for your presentation. We'll need it. Okay, so this is the PPT. Let's show them all the sneak peek. So this is the PPT. So like I don't want to show too much, but I'm showing my robot. There's a lot of stuff. So yes, well, I'm a web developer, game developer. At 14 years old, that's crazy. I want to train a model that I'm not having that much PC. Like I said, even if you have a phone, you can use Google Colab to train your own model. So definitely try that out. Okay. Can I see? Okay, I'm trying to see evidence messages. If you have any more doubts, do put it out because there is 6 more minutes until I kind of turn off the light. Okay, is it free? Definitely, Google Colab is free if you use it with Unslot. I'm teaching it the exact same way, guys, on my YouTube. So do check it out. Like on my YouTube, I'm teaching you. But if you guys have any doubts, do tell me. Rahul, are the videos you're uploading for my live? It is for my live session. But so because you guys will have the PPT, you guys can understand with animation. I did that, and I'm combining it with live doubt answering sessions like this, so I can get your questions answered as well. If you guys have, so I'm combining both. I think that is good, right? Rahul, can you tell me how to earn subscribers? I mean, just keep growing, man. Just keep doing stuff. Then you'll be able to earn subscribers. Okay, but it's not about earning. Don't focus on subscribers. Just create good videos that you're passionate about. I do. That's right. Yeah. You're not my teacher anymore. You're my friendly teacher and also a teacher. Thank you, teacher and all. Again, doubts, do ask me. I'll not be like those teachers that say, you can ask me any doubts and then say, where are you asking doubts? If you guys have any doubts, please ask me. Where can we see the entire live session at one go? You can binge. I wouldn't suggest you binge watch it because you should watch each videos, practice them. But you can watch all of them on my YouTube channel. Just click on my profile picture. You'll see all of them and the premieres. How to type a prompt in Genie 3. It's not released yet, so that is why you guys can't access it. But you can test it out at their website. Just type Genie 3 and you'll get the Google website. Can you tell which session it was from? From what? Earn with AI. I am, guys, okay, I decided something. I'm giving another course for free. After this, I'm doing a 20 days challenge where I'm teaching you how to earn with AI for free. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. I teach you all that. After this AI Curious, AI Serious, AI Learner, AI Earner will be coming. Rahul, will there be a live after a few days? Yes, we will be doing live in between, so you can check out whenever I'm doing a premiere. The days which I'm not doing a premiere, I'll be coming live with you guys, okay? How can I practice coding as a beginner? Definitely, see, start building, right? Use AI, start building, start doing stuff. That's the best way to practice. Right? Practice makes man perfect. So just keep building, keep doing stuff. Will there be a live tomorrow about day 13 of AI? Tomorrow I think there's a video. We have a mix of live and a normal videos, okay? So it can help everyone in that situation. Malayalathi parayamo. Hi, Malayalathi parayamo. The reason English I talk is that most of the people talk in English. The recorded session, yes, tomorrow will be a recorded session. Hey Rahul, I'm a 14-year-old coder. I'm a Python, HTML, CSS, Java, and now learning CSS. Wow, you're very experienced, man. Do you want to come and teach? I love to learn programming and interact with computers. Do you love coding? And what languages do you know? I am not an expert in coding, but I normally use Python and JavaScript and HTML for the view stuff. But I'm not an expert in coding. This is Harry. Say hi. He's acting like a total expert. Can you speak in Malayalam? Hi, I'm Malayalam. You guys can create edits and all, by the way. And do tag me. I would love to just put advice. I'll just say no, I'm not asking for an edit because I want more people to know about that you're doing something like this, right? So like that. I didn't ask like 2P type. Imagine that. Oh god. Yeah. Oh god. Okay. Don't. Oh gosh. Okay. Rahul, what's the best video creator? Is it Llama 4? The best Llama 4 is not released, but if you want to create the best videos, you can try out Veo 3 and Kling and your favorite Xfield. Yes. Malayalathi parayamo. Hi, Malayalathi parayamo. What's Jetson? Jetson is a type of data set, right? For example, you want to train your AI about Marvel. You need a data, the information to give to the AI. That information is the data, and Jetson is a type of format. Just like in images, there is PNG, JPNG, kind of like that. What is the best way to train our brain in AI? Yeah, I think that asked me after 10-15 years, I might know, but you can't train your own AI. But based on information, based on how you can talk, you can give it all that and try to replicate, but not totally. Now is Nyanasati only in Hugging Face. Where can we access it? Nyanasati is not released yet. We're still working it, and the new name is Rescue, RESQ. And yes, I made it open source, so anyone can take it and build upon it as well. Now, what's the best video creator? Xfield, I told you guys. And Veo 3. I am having 3 AI models, premium for free in third-party app. Is this safe and legal? It is not legal, but at all. But you can definitely buy them when you have. To be honest, at least you're using it. I'm very proud of that. I'm not supporting it. But the fact that you're using it, I'm happy. How do you start? You can check out my YouTube, one of my first videos. I just started showing off my room tour. What is JSON input? I already explained. It's a type of data set to train your model, right? The data that you give it. As part of Q&A, are you Hindu? I don't want to reveal any religion. It's too complicated. Yeah, it's too complicated. Okay. How to practice in AI? I mean, definitely watch these videos that I'm doing and do the same thing. Try to do it on yourself. And if you're having errors, you can put it here and you can also put it on ChatGPT. It will help you. Recorded videos are going live, right? How to see those videos on one go instead of waiting for 30 days. I'm sorry, every day, because I'm doing it at that specific time, because you'll have a community. You will know how to talk to other people, right? You will get to learn from them. That is the reason I'm doing as a live at that time. And because I can also come and get your questions answered. That's why I also come to all our lives. Which is the best stuff for making YouTube videos and shorts. Like I said, Submagic AI and ViceCut. I mean free. Oh, if you want to create videos for free, there's one by Tencent. I don't remember. You can try that. How do we DM you? Your WhatsApp number community. I mean, why do you want to DM me? If you have any questions, you can definitely put it here. Anyway, guys, bro, today I have run dangerous code in my school PC. Now I don't know sounds are coming from PC. Now I got 2,000. You got 20,000 rupees fine. That's crazy. Oh god, please don't do that, okay? Please don't do that. 20,000 rupees is crazy. Okay, how can we build a business with AI? The free other courses I'm doing, AI will help. But to be honest, it's about having a good idea. It's about knowing marketing. It's about doing all the stuff, right? It's not about just using AI. For the sake of AI, please don't do it. How do you start AI? Check out my first video, you know. Okay, guys, is there a Discord server for channel subscribers? We have a WhatsApp community. You can check it out in other videos. It's in the description. What do you do now, Rod? I'm so sorry, man. I don't think I can help. But please don't do it next time. But what is the virus? Can I know? I mean, don't send it to me like that. But okay, guys, I have to end. Okay, free Submagic and ViceCut have freemium also. Anyway, we are doing it at it's 11 minutes. I have to go. I'm sorry, but I'll be coming for another live for AI creators. Yes, try caption AI. Okay, I'll be coming for another live very soon. Check out our YouTube page to see more stuff. But that's it. Thank you for everyone joining. Do share this. Hopefully it helps. Then let me go do my presentation. Okay. Oh god. Wish me luck, guys. Wish me luck. Okay. Bye. Thanks, guys. Welcome to the 30 Days AI Challenge, where literally I teach you how to make your own AI. And today we are officially halfway through day 15. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this. Hope you guys are not getting bored. If you are, any feedback is there, don't forget to comment. Don't forget to join the WhatsApp channel. Don't forget to share. I can't wait. Now, let's jump into the halfway day 15 challenge.
Just to recap, we were making fine-tuning our own model. We were doing a lot of stuff. Well, so finally, the note is that I just sneaked in between, just doing a little bit of stuff, just making sure everything was good. So it did the 60 steps and we are ready to launch. Okay, so I'm just going to ask another question. Straw, Spider-Man or Iron Man. Okay, let's see. Hopefully it answers Strongest Spider-Man first appeared. Okay, now it thinks that, so there is a comic book named Spider-Man, Strongest Spider-Man or something, so it's, oh, okay, because my spelling is wrong. No wonder. Okay, so let's try once more. Hopefully it works. Oh, let's go. This is a Marvel fan right here, guys. It likes, I mean, Spider-Man fan. That level is Iron Man's versatility depending on number, but it's generally less than 100 tons. It's giving numbers. I don't know, that is really cool. So once we exit this, obviously we're going to lose the model, right? So we need to download this or something. How do we download this? That's what we are going to see right now. Now we're going to go back to Ollama. I'm sorry. So we'll be using Ollama to, put our models, right? So we'll be uploading this model into Ollama. From there, we'll be installing it into our PC. I'm just going to show certain slides. So this is to install Hugging Face. I hope that was clear. Okay. This was the code we used. This was the script, right? To upload a script. Now, RAG will be coming to soon, but hopefully this much is clear, right? So yeah, I will show you how to, upload this into Ollama now. So first go down, saving, loading, fine tuning the model. So we don't need this, the boring stuff. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. If you need load adapters, no need. Okay. Ollama support, right? So first we need to do the Ollama thing. I can be bigger. So for that, we need to do this. Okay. First we need to install this. So it's installing Ollama, the downloading Linux and all the thing. The good advantage of Google Colab this template is that we don't need to write any code and all. So that's a big advantage. Okay. So while this is running, I'll tell you the other stuff. Okay. So we just have to turn this on. What this does is that, remember, I told you guys about, so when you upload a model into Ollama, you need a certain file that tells you what type of model it is. So there are different types of models. Remember the names like Llama 3.1 and all. So like that, we need to tell it what type of model it is. So what we want to do is we want to run this too. Okay, let that run. to put this thing, so what we are going to do is we just have to run this. So I'll explain what these are. This is for the extra file. Now we'll do this. Okay. Now what this is, I'll tell you. Tokenizer OLAMA model file. So what this does is that it basically prints what type of model we are using, what we told it before, the same stuff like tokenizer and stuff. I'm not going too in depth, but in short, that's what it means. See, to do this on your own, you would need to know an in-depth coding. But right now, okay, I'm just trying to make you understand the main stuff, the neural networks, the AI stuff, right? It's a AI mastery thing, right? So that is why even this template is there, so you can create models on whatever you want easily. Okay. Now this, I'm just going to replace it with this. Okay. So I'll tell you what I'm doing right now and why I'm doing this soon. But in short, I'm replacing it with this just because of the name, Rahul Rockstar / Marvel. So the advantage of Rahul Rockstar / Marvel, why I'm putting it is that, so we can add it to Olama, just like Llama 3.1 is the name. My model's name is Marvel. So if you check out my Discord, my Olama account, okay, so this is my Olama account, and I click on my models, you can see I have a lot of models, including Marvel. This is when I was trying and testing things out, so no problems or issues arise. So you can see here that the model is here and all the stuff is here. So what we are doing is, we are naming the model. So here I'm doing the name, Rahul Rockstar / Marvel. So Olama is a place where all the models are hosted, and it's easy to download it into a computer and launch it. So here you can see all the codes are running. It just takes a little time. Okay. So we will save to disk not RAM now because the RAM is full, so it's just doing a lot of stuff. Okay. So once this is done, what happens is it will create a file named Rahul Rockstar / this model, and once that's done, we can use this model on our computer. Don't worry, I'll be giving the step-by-step instructions. But while this is downloading, so I'll just push this also. So does everyone remember the Olama pull command? Yeah. Everyone remembers, perfect. So when you download a model, it's pull. But when you push a model, when you give Olama a model, it's push, right? So that is why here it's written as push. Guys, if you can stop annotating, that would be awesome. Okay. So when you type Olama push, Rahul Rockstar / model. So we create the file, okay? Saying this, we create a new file, and then we put this model into it. We'll be talking to our model, like chatting really soon. Don't worry. This is
Rahul?
Yeah.
While you're doing this, could you even share with everyone, again, I know we went over this a little bit, but why somebody would want to make their own model?
Sure. So as you can see, okay, there are a few reasons why. Okay. See, this was because why would you want to run a model locally, right? Privacy, data, you're not sending your information to the company's servers. Let's say you're using a Google Gemini or ChatGPT. You're not sending what all you're asking the questions and all. You're not sending it to the ChatGPT servers. Let's take an example. How many of you have done the Ghibli trend that got really viral? Myself. I've heard, yes, me. I heard myself. Anyone else? Okay, so Ghibli trend was where we took a picture and we told people to change the style of it. So if you just Google Ghibli, Ghiblbi, you'll find it. So basically, people were uploading their pictures into ChatGPT and telling them to change the style of the picture, right? So the problem was people were scared that ChatGPT would take the picture and make it better. So it's learning how we look, right? That is super scary, right? So basically, when you're using ChatGPT and all, privacy is a big risk because you're sharing our information, right? Now, another advantage is if you have a really good PC, the speed and it will respond really fast if you have a really good laptop or a PC, right? But it is better to have a good PC or a laptop, but you can use smaller models on phones too, right? Now, it is much cheaper. Also, you don't have to pay $20 for ChatGPT and all for uploading pictures and all. So that is also a huge advantage. Then main thing I said was offline availability. You can use it on top of a mountain to underwater. You don't need internet, right? It's like offline games. So you don't need to do anything. That is the advantage of doing things locally. Now, one advantage I didn't tell you was, so these models, when you are able to download them locally, that means these models have their code, the whole code, how they're built, are not public, right? So because it's public, you can take it and make them better. Their brain is for everyone to see. It's open, right? The neural networks, how they think and all that. So that is an advantage of local. Now, you can go and train it with your information. Now, what's the advantage? Like Lucy asked, the advantage of doing this, for example, let's say, that is how big companies create that specific model for specific use case. Let's say for hospitals, right? For banks, for their or people, for their clients, or let's say Nyaya Sati, what I created. I gave it a lot of law information, right? So it can be used any, and especially us kids, you guys will, I'm pretty sure, have a lot of ideas. You can train it on any data set you want. That's the advantage of, training your model locally. Thank you so much for joining into this 30-day AI challenge. Hope you're able to learn something from this. Now, you have to rewatch this, understand the concepts again. Watching this once won't kind of help you. Now, if you missed any sessions, do watch those as well. Anyway, thank you for joining. Thank you for supporting my mission in teaching you guys AI. Another person who's supporting me is Oxygen, because there's a lot of cost to do all this. And I just want to thank Oxygen for supporting us doing all this. Now, if you want awesome phones, awesome laptops, awesome washing machines that even has AI and stuff, I know it's crazy. I've gone to that showroom. It has an Apple Store vibe, right? So check it out. Love Oxygen. You guys already know. I don't have to explain a lot. That's it. Do join tomorrow. Thank you. My name is Rahul. You're watching Rahul Rockstar. And I sign out. Hello. Welcome to the 30-day AI challenge. From knowing nothing about AI to being able to train your own AI. That is the aim of the challenge, and hopefully you join the WhatsApp community. And if you have any doubts about these days, tomorrow I'm having another live section to talk to you guys. I can't wait. Let's do it. So on March 7th, March 5th, let's say someone says, so what is this model does is that it converts it into March 5th meeting summary. Okay, it goes online, summarizes it, and it goes to the chunks. Okay, so it kind of doesn't look through the full information. That's what I'm trying to say. It thinks more, right? It doesn't go through the full information. Okay, I'll give an example. What is a chunk? If you have 5,000 slides, it'll take a certain slide, right? Yes. Agent grab, I'll tell you. Let's say this was not there. Okay, it will have a chunk, right? It'll have a small part. Let's say this much part, and then you say which week did we have the highest sales. It will search for highest sales, right? And it will only have a chunk, like it will be this much, right? It'll have chunks, right? 5,000 into 100, right? Because it's converted like that, will it know what is the highest chunk? Because it is only looking at that certain chunk, right? That certain part. So will it know that certain part? Will it know the highest chunk, like highest sales? Okay, so if, let's say this chunk it took, okay? This is 104, this 3, 143, right? But which is the highest sales out of this full document? It is this, right? 167, right? I mean this, 188, right? That is the highest sales, right? Because it's going to chunks. Chunks convert this into this much, right? It converts it into different parts. So what this does is that agentic RAG, rather than converting it into chunks, okay? It keeps everything in order. Okay, I give another example. Let's try to do the meeting example, okay? What meeting, let's say we give an information about a full meeting, okay? Okay, guys. Okay, we give information about the full meeting and we tell it to summarize it. Okay, if it is converted into like 50 parts, can it summarize the full meeting? Like the document is only about a 1 hour meeting, and if it is converted into 100 parts, can it summarize it into a full summary? If you give a full meeting and then we tell it to convert it into chunks, let's say small parts, can it summarize the full meeting? No, right? Because it's not looking at the full data at once. It's looking at just a small part at once, right? So it won't be able to do that. In short, so agentic RAG fixes that. It basically goes online, searches when it doesn't have that information, and it looks at the whole full picture rather than small parts. So I don't want to go through the whole thing and copy it, guys, but I think you guys understood, right? Thank you so much for joining into this 30-day AI challenge. Hope you're able to learn something from this. Now, you have to rewatch this, understand the concepts again. Watching this once won't kind of help you. Now, if you missed any sessions, do watch those as well. Anyway, thank you for joining. Thank you for supporting my mission in teaching you guys AI. Another person who's supporting me is Oxygen. Because there's a lot of cost to do all this, and I want to thank Oxygen for supporting us doing all this. Now, if you want awesome phones, awesome laptops, awesome washing machines, and even has AI and stuff, I know it's crazy. I got to that showroom. It has an Apple Store, right? So check it out. Love Oxygen. You guys already know. I don't have to explain a lot. That's it. Do join tomorrow. Thank you. My name is Rahul. You're watching Rockstar, and I'm signing out. Welcome to the 30 days AI challenge where literally I try to teach you how to train your own AI. Now you are awesome. You know why? Because you stayed here for all these days. You still have a bit to go, but a lot of people left. But you are special. Now, any doubts, check the live chat, join our community, do share to more people, do comment. Thank you again. Now let's roll in. Like this is how people create their own versions of each AI, Like this is how you can do whatever you want. Now creating a GPT, you're relying on ChatGPT, you're giving information, you need network, you're using ChatGPT models, not even Llama or any other models. That's not how people work with AI, right? So GPT is what everyone knows, but you guys can be different than them. That's the advantage. Now here, I am facing a few issues. I think it will take time. I don't want to, take a lot of time and, wait here. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to show you the code. And in short, after we run that, I will show you how to download it, right? So once this is done, let's say this code is done, you can run the model. So you can use this. Okay, we are giving it that special file. We are telling it what the file is. Okay, just run both of this code. And with this, Ollama create, type the model name here. And then under this code is not given in the template. Okay, they don't give it. I don't know why. Okay, but just type under it, Ollama push the model name. Let's say you someone said about cars, right? So Ollama push, let's say Rahul Rockstar / cars. That is your model name. Or people would have Rahul Rockstar / Nyayasati for my Nyayasati bot, right? So it will be different for each person, right? So that so you type push and you have to enter and it will say create a transferring model data. So it will transfer this data into Ollama, and then by the end of it, it will say success. So as you can see, it is taking a few minutes, so a few seconds. So I'm not going to go to wait here. I don't want to waste your guys' time and be bored, right? So what I'm going to do, right now I am going to disconnect from this. Okay, I am going to stop this, and I'll just show you how the end process looks like. Okay, so I have to disconnect. I'm going to click on runtime, and so 1 second, disconnect and delete runtime. So is it clear now? I'm going to delete this. Okay, I hope everything is clear. So just click on yes. So done. We have literally deleted, so nothing is running right now. Everything is gone. Okay. So basically what they do is that once you delete the runtime, all of
Whatever you chatted, all is gone.
Yes. Now I will tell you how, because you uploaded it into the Ollama website, right? I will show you the code for that. So once you uploaded it to the Ollama website, it is fine. You don't need their computer anymore. We're not taking it for a long time, right? So you go to Ollama. You will once you go to your account, Rahul the Rockstar, that you have to put your username. Don't forget that. Okay. You can see all your models. So if you come to my models, you can see Marvel over here. Click on Marvel and scan this code Ollama run Rahul the Rockstar / Marvel. Right. Take this. So what you can do now, once you come to the command prompt, okay, you just have to type Ollama run Rahul the Rockstar / Marvel. Okay. Basically the model name that you pushed here, right? So you know what? So it'll be easier for everyone to understand. Don't type run, just type push. I mean pull. Okay. Remember the same code we ran before, guys, right? To do Ollama. So you make sure Ollama is installed by the way, and just click on enter. It will say pulling manifest, and as you can see here, it's an 8.5 GB model. So let it install really quickly. Sorry for everyone who's doing the internet right now, finishing their internet. Anyway, so let it install. It's going really quickly. Okay. So once you install this model, it's on your PC. You have the control. Okay. So let it install. Okay. By the time I take 2-3 questions, and we are going to check out how to do this with our pictures. You want to find not text like Marvel or not. You want to do this with our face. Imagine us in space. You can say Rahul in the Hall of Fame, right? It's going to look really, really cool. So we'll be doing that after this. So next we are going to train our own model to another site. So fun fact, I just wanted to show you guys, you can even have your own AI search engine. So by that's running, I just want to show you. So if you check this, you know what is new about this search engine? Different from Google? Can you guys guess? Anyone?
He doesn't use internet, maybe.
Who said that?
Me, Rohan.
Okay, you're right. This, I think if you look at the link, you will understand it's local host, right? So basically it is running locally on my PC. It's not that AI related, but I just found it so cool. Like I'm just going to type who is Rahul John Aju, okay? And check it out. Like once you do this, it's like it searches on the web just like Google. So this is connected to the internet, but we're not giving information to Google once it does that. So this is really cool. So imagine not even able to use, you don't have to use Google and all. Now, I'm not going to go to how to install this and all, but I just felt it's really cool that you have a Google search engine that you don't need it to be, you're not giving them information, right? So now we have installed the model. Okay, now how do we use it? Can I tell how do we talk to the model now?
That's the question you want them to answer.
Let's write the question there.
But now if I say, who are you? It doesn't respond. It doesn't know what who means.
Question mark.
Then you can ask like, what's your name?
What's your name? Guys, think about it. It doesn't work. See, there is something else.
Llama 1, Llama 3.
Yes, you got it. Not Llama 3. Ollama run. What is the model name, guys?
Marvel.
Yes, so we copy this and we paste it.
Marvel Rockstar.
Yes, so we need to type that, right? We need to type run so the model will work, right? Don't forget that. This is super important, right? First pull, then push to put the model, then run, right? Do not forget that. I should work normally. I think it just has a small error, but rather than wasting time on this, it should be better we continue. But in short, you pull, then you run, and it normally works out. Okay. So now, okay, creating pictures. We talk to the model. We fine tune our writing model. Now, the fine-tuning a picture model is similar to how we do with text. Okay. You also need to kind of, have select a model, right? Format the data set and create a data set and all this kind of stuff, right? Don't worry, it's not as complicated. It's going to be much more simpler. Okay. Can you guys tell me an open source model right now for images? Because we need to fine tune that, right? Any good open source model?
Ideogram? I think that's what it's called.
Ideogram was yesterday, yes, it's an image model, but it was not open source, so we can't fine tune it. We need the code to be public to see its brain. We need the brain to be seen by everyone, so we can change the brain, right? So it's not open source. The Ideogram is not open source. Hope that's clear. Anyone else? Dan E. Sorry, that's also not open source. ChatGPT is not open source. That's for text.
Thank you so much for joining into this 30-day AI challenge. Hope you're able to learn something from this. Now, you have to rewatch this, understand the concepts again. Watching this once won't kind of help you. Now, if you missed any sessions, do watch those as well. Anyway, thank you for joining. Thank you for supporting my mission in teaching you guys AI. Another person who's supporting me is Oxygen. Because there's a lot of cost to do all this. And I want to thank Oxygen for supporting us doing all this. Now, if you want awesome phones, awesome laptops, awesome washing machines, and even has AI and stuff, I know it's crazy. I wanted to show up. It has an Apple Store, right? So check it out. Love Oxygen. You guys already know. I don't have to explain much. That's it. Do join tomorrow. Thank you. My name is Rahul. You're watching now. Rockstar. And I'm signing out. Welcome to the 30 Days AI Challenge. Start from literally what is AI to being able to train your own AI. That's the aim of this course. And we're doing it for free. I can't wait to teach you guys more stuff. And now, let's dive in. So right now, we'll be creating music, pictures, videos, and we'll be playing a few AI games. So are you guys ready? Fun fact, this whole presentation is created with the help of AI. Even the looks cool, I did with the help of AI. Not gonna lie. Okay, so first, what do you guys want to do? Okay, let's play a game. So let's start.
Google?
Yes, it's on Google. It's not human or not. Right now, play with me. I need your guys' help. Okay. Then after this, you guys can go play on your own, right? So this game will particularly teach you how to know what when something is AI rated or when something is not with AI rated. Okay. So in this, we will talk to one person, and you guys have to tell me if that is AI or not. Okay. We need to do this quickly, guys, because okay, I'm too excited. Okay, we have to start. What do I take? We have time here.
Hello, screen.
Okay, I'm just going to okay, I'm just going to put hello. Let's see if that is AI or not. I'm too excited. Okay. Yes. Okay, by the way, this is the game I play when I'm bored of Fortnite and stuff. Hey, want to hear a joke? Okay, what did I play? Yes.
Okay.
Okay, let's see if it asks why are you having a lot of polls. No, guys, why are you this game? You got to figure out if it's AI or not. Okay, let's see. Hopefully it works. Okay, we are going to finish the chat. What do you think? No, it's human. That was okay, let's play another chat. AI normally just asks anything, so let's play another game. Okay, this one, yeah, we have to do it with neural network can kind of recognize our doodling. Okay, so it will tell us to draw something, and I need your help to draw. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
How do you draw this, guys? How do you ask this?
I think it's lines, but that
Like a vegetable.
Okay,
Yeah, it's like a vegetable.
okay, I'm just going to draw random.
Like a tiger with legs.
It says I see a line.
No, it's like a line and then a big leaf around it.
It says it's an aeroplane. No.
Like a leafy
How
top.
do you do this? I don't know. Okay, train is simple. I can do train. Okay, let's see if we can predict if it is a plane or not.
What does it do?
It basically has to predict what you're drawing. Okay, you can see here the subtitles will be written, or I can just screen share it again with the audio. So screen share audio. Okay, you should hear the audio now. Okay, so let's go train. Okay, I know how to draw train. Okay, tracks.
I see line. Or ladder.
I don't think you need to draw the track.
I have no clue what you're drawing. I see lighthouse.
Okay, I'm really bad at this.
It's actually that was
Sorry, I couldn't guess it.
Okay, this is what I'm going to do. Okay, this is simple. I'm master at this.
I see line. Or castle.
Yeah,
Oh, I know. It's shorts.
I got 1 point. Okay, now how do I draw frog, man? Okay,
Let me try. Every frog.
okay. Sorry guys, I can't give you access if I would have. Okay, so let me just try. How do you draw frog? You have
I see tooth. Or bread.
I say the most important is the legs, then here, no right
Or lock. Or bear. I see teddy bear.
It's a frog.
Oh, I know. It's frog.
Let's go one more. Hockey stick. I don't know if we can do this. Okay, let's do it. One more. What is this? A hockey stick, right? This is simple.
I see line. Or golf club. Oh, I know. It's hockey stick.
Last one. Mountain. This is gonna be simple. The classic mountain.
Oh, I know. It's mountain.
Let's go, guys. Hey, I did okay. I got 1, 2, 3. I got 4 right. Okay. So the name of the game is. Who wants to know? Okay, I think you guys can already see the name of the game. It's known as. It's by actually Google themselves. It's known as Quick Draw. So you can try it out too. Okay. So we'll be creating music now. Whatever music do we make? Don't use your mic. Use the chat and tell me. Okay. We need a do you want like rock or whatever music you want? I want to hear that.
Maybe funk.
Funk. Okay. I'm gonna do it. USA.
Can you test to sound like a specific artist?
Okay. Yes. We can do that. We can. I need to tell me the topic. Put in the chat. Okay. Nature. Okay. How good nature? Okay. Let's see. Okay. Sorry for the science and all that. We're gonna get that. Okay. First one. Let's hear. If you can hear this.
Oh my God, I think it's summer. If I could, I would go to the beach. Oh my God, I think it's summer. If I could, I would go to the beach. How good nature is. If I could, I'd be outside right now. How good nature is. If I could, I'd be outside right now.
Second song. This one is fine. I'm not gonna bore you with that. I'm not gonna make it a
Oh my God, I think it's summer. If I could, I would go to the beach. Oh my God,
Guys, you can read a lot of music. Only
if I
stuff.
could, I would go to the beach. How good nature is. If I could, I'd be outside right now.
Yeah, okay. That's it. How is the song? I want to know how is the song. Not that bad. I thought it was going to be more weird. See, I can make music now. I'm an actual musician, guys. We all are a musician, right? We all get that idea, right? Thank you so much for joining into this 30-day AI challenge. Hope you're able to learn something from this. Now, you have to rewatch this, understand the concepts again. Watching this once won't kind of help you. Now, if you missed any sessions, do watch those as well. Anyway, thank you for joining. Thank you for supporting my mission in teaching you guys AI. Another person who's supporting me is Oxygen. Because there's a lot of cost to do all this, and I want to thank Oxygen for supporting us doing all this. Now, if you want awesome phones, awesome laptops, awesome washing machines that even has AI and stuff, I know it's crazy. I gone to the showroom. It has an Apple Store, right? So check it out. Love Oxygen. You guys already know. I don't have to explain a lot. That's it. Do join tomorrow. Thank you. My name is Rahul. You're watching now Rockstar, and I'm signing out. Yes, this is not another voiceover. Welcome to the 30 Days AI Challenge, where hopefully now you're able to train your own AI. This is the second last day. Tomorrow is going to be the final day where we'll be doing a full live graduation and stuff. Thank you guys for supporting me. Stay subscribed, stay liked, because I'll be uploading a lot more videos. Thank you so much, guys. And comment all your feedbacks, everything you were able to learn. And I read all of them, trust me. Let's continue, shall we? Now, what do you guys want to create? Like picture-wise, what do you want to create? It's easy to tell. Yeah, it is. Horror. How about anime? A race? 100 in military.
Can you put an astronaut in the ocean?
I like that one. A chicken that is holding a Pepsi. No, a chicken. Annotation could be your friend. Chicken. No, I know the spelling of chicken, guys. Nugget holding a Pepsi bottle. No promotion of Pepsi. Don't drink Pepsi. I don't know if it's healthy or not. I drink it sometimes, but yeah, it's not the healthiest thing in the world. Okay, holding a Pepsi bottle, saying, "Hey, Sam." Or let's say, "Hey, Alif." Okay. And 3, 2, 1. Wait. We can also, guys, create in a lot of ratios. So we can create this in like a YouTube ratio, TikTok. Anyway, so which ratio should we do? Should we do 16 by 9 YouTube ratio? Chicken jockey. More than like 3, 2, 5. Really, guys?
Yes, okay, YouTube, yes, okay. I say a lot of yes to YouTube. All this I'm going to just keep it on this because it's basically the different models. We come to models soon. We're going to models, guys. Okay, styles, there's realistic, random designs. I'm just going to let it choose on its own. Colors, I'm going to let it choose on its own. Let's generate. Oh wait, we can't have text. Oh wait, we can. I want it. Let's see if it can just. How is this? How is, okay, I want to see which one is the best one out of this. Okay, not bad, not bad, not bad. Yeah, the avocado chair is going to be funny. We can make that too. There's a lot of replies to stuff, man. How is this? How is this? How is this? Tell me what this is. Maybe we can do it after. It's so cursed, bro. Yes, that's what I want to do. It's cursed. The AI is cursed. A lot of people are saying chicken jockey. So it's a Minecraft character, right? So I'm just going to do it. I gotta get, I don't know, chicken jockey. Guys, I'm trusting you guys. Okay? Chicken jockey. I don't know what I just did. Okay, I'm trusting you guys like anything. Okay? Chicken jockey, chicken jockey, chicken jockey. Steve chicken jockey. Okay, I want to see this. I want to see this. Let's see. 72%. Bro. I don't think I understood the whole meme. What do you guys feel? What is that? Lol? Yeah, that's what I thought. Now we're moving on from images. Now for that, I need your help. I need you to pick a really cool best picture out of this. I'm going to pick this actually. I'm going to pick this. And I'm going to save this picture. Where is download? Okay, I'm going to download this. The software used to create pictures is Ideogram. IDEOGRAM. You got that? Ideogram. Now you can create pictures with even Meta AI, ChatGPT, but this is one of the best. Even ChatGPT is good. It uses DALL-E. Now, okay, I have downloaded this picture. Now we're going to go back to video and create a video with that exact picture. So I'm just going to upload this picture. Now, we need a video. Right? We can create a picture and a video from here. So I'm going to choose a picture. A chicken jockey picture, guys. Okay, no, this is not a chicken jockey picture. It's a nugget holding a Pepsi. I just found it really funny. Okay, we're going to crop it. We can do it any ratio. I think we'll do it as YouTube ratio. We can even control the resolution. I want 720p. Time, let's keep it 5 seconds. Let's create 2 videos. I want more. Is there any presets? Oh, there's a lot of presets. This preset. Should I go with the pixel art? No pixel art. That would be okay. No presets, guys. No presets. Now, what do you want me to write? Ideogram is the name of the program. If the moderators can type that in, that would be nice. IDEOGRAM. 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 I'm going to repeat it once more. IDEOGRAM. Ideogram. Good. Okay. No, not the not okay. It's Ideogram. Yes. Thank you. Okay. Now we are going to create a really. What do you put a description to this, guys? Give me the black. Okay. I don't know what's going to come. If this goes back, I'm going to literally quit. Okay. Oh god, what is going to come out of this? Oh, I can't wait. Shit. Oh god, how is that even going to work? Okay, these are some stuff that I've done before. So even this screen that you saw in my presentation was done, and like Ronaldo has never won the World Cup, so I had to let Ronaldo win it. Ronaldo win it because I'm a Messi fan, but still, you got to do what you got to do for all the people I take sessions for. How much time did you take, buddy? Okay, 6%. Till that time, I will show you something else. So now you can even clone your voice with AI. And what I did is, so this is an AI that I cloned my voice into, and you can even create an agent. So let's say. So I've created my own agent here. I'm going to show that. Okay. This is an agent that I created for my AI tool, and it's basically an AI lawyer that I created, and I wanted it to talk to other people, okay? And I wanted it to talk in such a way that it's selling my AI, okay? It's kind of selling my bot, and you know how these sales calls are, right? Like they're really boring. They call you, they're like, would you like to take a loan? Would you like this, right? So kind of this AI talks to you, okay? Just like that, okay? See how cool this is. Until the video is generated, let's see. How is it stuck in? Okay, it's ready. What? Once more? Okay, that's pretty much it for the video creation. Now, who wants to learn how to create their own AI agent that you can talk to? Trust me, when I don't have friends, I talk to this. And I don't have a lot of friends. I don't. Okay. So I use an AI like this. Okay. If annotations could be off, that would be awesome. Whoever creating this, I think it's Jaws. Please try not putting annotations because I'm not able to see stuff. Okay. This is how you can create your own agent. So here I gave it, hello, I'm your lawyer friend, Nyaya agent. Today I'll show you how Nyaya Sathi is the easiest and most trustworthy solution for your legal problems, right? So what this, okay, by the way, for the video creation, I use it also tool Sora is the same one, the same company that created ChatGPT, OpenAI. So they created Sora, create videos, and ChatGPT is also by OpenAI. Sora, SORA, that's what you can use to create videos. There are a lot of other tools, but they will come soon. Now, here is the first message that it will say, hello, I'm a lawyer friend, Nyaya agent. Today I'll show you how Nyaya Sathi is the easiest and blah, 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 blah. Now, that is the first message that is going to say. We can even choose it to say a lot of other languages like Hindi even. That's where I'm from, right? India. So you can talk in additional language too. It can detect when someone speaks in Hindi, let's say, and it changes its language. Now, I'm not going to go into that, but you can even create system prompt, like how is it supposed to be its personality, is it supposed to sound excited, environment, and all those kind of stuff. You can easily create this with ChatGPT. Basically, from tone to a lot of stuff, you can, put it here. Even our laws, I've been put it here. I don't want this video to going, so let's just start using how cool this is, okay? I can even make it use my song to talk to me. But check this out.
Hello, I'm your lawyer friend, Nyaya agent. Today I will show you how Nyaya Sathi is the easiest and most trustworthy solution for your legal problems. Shall we begin?
Yeah, I don't care. So what is your name again?
I am Advocate Nyaya, a virtual lawyer representing Nyaya Sathi.
That's cool. So where are you from?
I proudly represent Nyaya Sathi, an AI.
Okay, that's good. So how many years old are you?
As a virtual advocate, my age is measured by the knowledge of the law I possess. I am continuously learning and updating my knowledge. How can I help you with your legal questions today?
So how will, what information does Nyaya Sathi have?
Nyaya Sathi has a wealth of information to help you with your legal needs. It is updated with the latest Bharatiya Nyaya Samhita or BNS and can provide guidance on various legal topics.
Okay, I'm not going to in-depth and all to this stuff, but in short, you can even connect this to your phone number and it can call people and talk to you. This is the 11 Labs agent. You can even clone your voice there. How cool is that? Yeah, that's it. If you have any more doubts, rewatch all these videos. Any doubts, put it in the comment as well. I'll answer all of them. Thank you, Oxygen, again for supporting for the whole series. Tomorrow is alive. Don't forget to come. And I'll be uploading a lot more videos. So stay subscribed, stay comment, and do all the stuff, I guess. Bye guys. Thank you.